How do you guys feel about the WNBA union? How do you feel about the WNBA players wearing those shirts asking to be paid more? Do you feel like they deserve to be paid more? And just what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts overall? And again, let's this is touchy topic right here. So, P, let's start with you.
I think they definitely need to be paid more. I mean, the only problem is trying to get the money in the WNBA. That's the biggest stuff I've heard about why they don't get paid as much as their NBA counterparts is just because that the WNBA just doesn't bring in the money like the NBA does, which I mean, they've taken great strides. I mean, the WNBA is miles, millions of years ahead of where it was 10, 5, maybe even honestly a
Three.
couple years ago. Honestly, I mean, honestly, they've made great strides. You know, you got they have stars now. They got recognizable names: Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Kelsey Plum, Aja Wilson, uh, Brianna Stewart, Sue Bird. Shout out Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionscu. I mean, they got the names
Hmm.
now, and they've
Let
definitely
me
come
find
a
out
long
Peanut watching
way.
the W.
I keep up with the media. I keep up with the media, but I think they definitely need to be paid more. It's just trying to get the money into the WNBA so they can get paid more. Because I mean, they're athletes. At the end of the day, they deserve to get paid. It's just the hard part is getting the money into the business. Which I mean, I don't know how to do that. People who make way more than me or get paid way more than any of us have to figure that out, and make those decisions. So, I mean, I hope they get the money that they feel like they deserve. I mean, they're performers, entertainers, so they deserve it.
And there's also reports that if they do not come to an agreement, that they will walk out. There'll be like a lockout season or something, a walkout,
The
something
NBA
that
the
could happen.
NBA's done it. The NFL's done it. If they feel like they need it, do it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm out.
No, we from the W around here. We from the W. You saw that, bro? Did y'all see that one with
Yes,
Alyssa? What's her name? Alyssa, Courtney
Courtney.
Williams.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was actually hilarious, bro. I don't want to get canceled, but I think that's a big reason why we're talking about this, or why I think a lot of people feel the way about the WNBA is because they're not them yet. They're not one of them yet. Like, you go into the club and you say we from the W. No one knows who you are. No one knows what that means. I'm real with you. I didn't know who she was until I did research. You know what I'm saying? And I live in Connecticut. I went to a Connecticut Suns games, bro. That shit is $20, bro. Like, they're not making that much money. They're losing like what? Like, how much? I saw they losing like what, 40 bill, 40 M's a year.
For
something like
real?
that.
Something like that.
The NBA, yeah, the NBA, they've lost money every year. They've been in existence, and the NBA writes it off as like a tax write off.
Wow.
They're using it as a write off.
Well,
Wow. Are you
sorry.
serious?
Yeah, they've never made money as like they've never brought in as much money as they put out ever in their history.
Yeah, they losing like 40 million a year. But like, on the other hand, though, I gotta think about it though. Like, the NBA, these players they're not asking to get paid Steph Curry money. What they're really asking for, and the clarity that needs to be here, is they're asking to be paid more equity. Right now, the WNBA players are getting like 12% of what the league makes. They want equity. NBA players make like 53% of what the league makes. So it's more an equity conversation, not a pay us what you pay Steph Curry conversation. So the league's making not as much money. It's not going to be as much money as Steph Curry, but they just want to get paid equally. So that's how I see it. I think a lockout does need to happen for them to make that happen. Again, I just still don't see the demand there yet for that game. The game is a beautiful game. I think women are actually more talented than men and more skilled than men. I just think it's not as sexy and it's not as skilled yet, or it's not as exciting yet as the NBA. But I definitely am pro WNBA, and I want them to get paid the same equity the NBA players get paid.
Before I let you go, Shaq.
That's my politically correct answer.
Before I let you go, Shaq, one thing I want to bring up too is that the WNBA commissioner, right, feels optimistic that the league and the players' union will be able to come to a new collective bargaining agreement at some point, even if it's after the end of the October deadline. So one of the quotes that she said is in it while she was being interviewed was that she said, "I'm still really optimistic that we'll get something done that would be transformational." And that next year's All Star, we'll be talking about how great everything is. Obviously, there's a lot of hard work to be done on both sides to get there. She says that she has confidence that they can get something done by October, but I'm not going to put an exact date on it. We've got some room to continue negotiations if we're close at that point. So yeah, there's supposed to be new expansion teams coming into the WNBA and a new 11-year media rights deal worth over $2.2 billion and 250 million in fees and many new sponsors coming into the WNBA. So they're trying to work hard on trying to get these players paid and to try to get to endorse the WNBA some more. How long is that going to take? I don't know, because from what the commissioner sounds like saying, she's not trying to put a date on it, so it seems like they're prolonging it. You feel what I'm saying? But go ahead, Shaq. All right, no, you good, you good. Go ahead, Trav.
Yeah, I think they should be making a little bit more money. I know like the league minimum is like 60K, which I think is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
Caitlin Clark's only making 80K with these first couple of years she's playing. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the popularity with the WNBA has been because of her and this new wave of women ballers that's been in the league. Uh, they the 12% thing is that's way too low. Like I said, NBA
Hmm.
dudes it's 50-50. You know what I mean? Basically, uh, and if I think it's more so on the owners, and I know the NBA is doing a lot to try to promote the W, but you still got to pay me just because like if y'all doing bad, I mean that's not my fault,
It's not the
as a
player's
as a
fault.
basketball player. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I'm here, like I work for you, but because you guys aren't doing well doesn't reflect on me and my skill and what I should be getting paid. You know what I mean? So uh, I think all this stuff is coming up though because of that new media deal that's coming around. They know they're about to have $2 billion kicked out, and it's like, all right, we're not doing that and only getting 12% cut. Like that's crazy work. And
That
I
makes
think
sense.
I remember hearing Kelsey Plum talk. I think up until a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, they weren't making any cut off of their jersey sales. You know what I mean? And I think that's
That's
outrageous too.
ridiculous.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
that's
certain
ridiculous
things
too.
like where I feel like it's like, all right, like that certain shit like that's not fair. You know what I mean? No, even if the league is losing money as a whole, I even think that's a little blown out of proportion because if it's just a tax write off, then it's a tax write off. That shouldn't matter if they're losing money that these girls don't get paid. You know what I mean? So they got an argument. I think they will get something, nailed down. But like I said, the fact that the minimum is 60K and I think the highest paid player is making like 220. You know what I mean? Like these girls, like this is the reason why they have to go overseas and play during the off season because they're not making no bread. You know what I mean?
Fact.
And I feel like if as a W, you should be like, I don't want my
Star
valuable
players.
my players having to go overseas just to make ends meet. You know what I mean? So they just got to come up with some money. I mean, these owners over there, they got money. You know what I mean? Like these guys, it's not like they're broke.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
And that's the thing. It's like that the teams aren't losing money. Like they're still making money. You know what I mean? But just as a league, why they're just not pulling in? Like it's tough. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's women's ball. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem with that, but it's just I don't think it's is exciting. You know what I mean? I think that's half of it. You know what I mean? They're not. It's not like
But
Brian and them going up and down the court. You know what I mean? We're not seeing the dunks and all that. It is almost like a pure form of basketball. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But
It's so slow.
your casuals don't want to see. You know what I mean? Like we talk about that even on here, like how people don't like watching the Spurs or you know what I mean, or OKC boring games. Like, so what do you think that is for the W? You know what I mean? Like that's even more tough. You know what I mean? So they working on it though because they got some exciting players now. I think the girlies over there now looking a little better too. They're not all like you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like I don't want to use some words for what they used to look like when I was watching in the '90s, but they was looking tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They was looking tough, bro.
And,
So
and,
like
and that
now
that
now it's a little sexier. You know what I mean? Like
I was
they're
about to say,
women. I feel like they're like being like women are being women. You know what I
Got
mean?
some cutie pies in there.
They're looking good. It's like I'm peeping. I know some of these girls just because I think they
brother.
look good. You know what I mean? Like I'm paying attention because of that. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
so. I
brother.
And
mean,
you and I
just
think
being real.
as a man, right? I feel like that matters for. Let's keep it a buck. If you
Yeah,
look good, we're
bro.
gonna watch just based off of you look good. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
And that's just what it
Josh,
is.
Josh, you cancel. You're
But
done.
Bro,
I was
my my,
you're
my,
canceled, bro.
I'm not commenting.
I,
I'm not
bro,
commenting on any of
I'm
this.
just saying, bro. My favorite player right now is
I just
Rakia
think they need to
Jackson.
get paid.
You know what I'm saying? She plays for the LA Sparks,
Who?
Rakia Jackson. That's my favorite player right now, bro.
Nice,
Let me
She's
nice,
put
nice.
you.
How
She's
many
nice
points she
though.
average?
nice.
I think she averaged. I don't know how much she. I don't know, bro.
Wow, bro.
Don't put me on
Josh,
the
Don't do
spot.
that, P. Don't set him up
Josh,
like
Yeah, don't
that.
put me on the
Don't set him
spot,
up
Come
bro.
like
on, bro.
that. Don't
Don't
set
put
him
me
up
on the
on,
like
bro.
technically,
that.
my fault. Never mind.
But
All right.
that's my favorite player right now. You feel me? Coming out the W. But go
Yeah.
ahead, Shaq. How you feeling about this? You muted.
You
You
muted.
muted. He can't hear us. Yo, yo, Shaq, you muted. We can't hear you. Leave
uh,
and come back, bro. Leave
yeah,
and come back. Leave and come back. But
but
did you look her up or mine?
yeah, I did. I can see why you like her. I like her too.
Oh, brother.
Nah,
Oh,
bro.
brother.
She's
I think
nice
But no,
though.
I
She was like the
no, she
number.
is. She is. I've heard of her before. She is nice though. Like she can get busy. She got some. She got some wiggle to her game.
there's some.
Some
There's
wiggle to her game,
I think
bro.
the league. I think the league is just. I think the league is.
It's
They're doing.
evolving.
I think they're definitely doing a better job now at like promoting it and
Yeah.
kind of putting it out there. You know what I mean?
But
Like I feel
but
like
it's evolved too, Trav. Though it's a you see a player like Juju. Her game
I was
is
about to.
sexy.
Yo, she's cold.
right,
Like
right.
just the way
I was about to
her way
say.
she moves is kind of like it's more smooth. It's faster.
I,
Like
I mean, Sabrina Lunescu. I like
yes,
her. I like Paige. You know what I mean?
yes.
Paige
Paige is
Beckers is
tough too.
tough.
So you come.
I like
Asia, let's not
Kelsey.
forget about the MVP.
Yeah,
Asia's
yeah,
tough.
yeah,
Her
yeah.
game,
Angel Wilson. I
her
mean, that goes without saying.
post
Like,
fade, left hand,
I seen
nasty.
yeah,
that move. I was like, yo, that was crazy. That
yeah.
was
Like
tough. Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. Yep, yep.
Eh, Me bounds, but I'm
Me
not gonna.
bounds.
But she gets boards though, bro. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
stop her
joking.
to get
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
off the glass, bro.
I was gonna say college basketball or
Can I hear me
women's
now?
Yeah,
women's
yeah, yeah.
basketball has done a ton
Sorry, bro.
for them.
I apologize. I'm sorry for my technical difficulties. I can't lie.
Wait, now it's like
Robot.
it's robot now. Shaq, you need to get a headset, bro. You need to get a headset, Shaq.
Bro, I think it comes down to leverage too, though. You know, like obviously in any business, people are gonna treat you. It's not really about fairness when it comes to business. It's about what kind of leverage you have. So if as a player you don't have like NBA, they have players like LeBron James has leverage because he has the fan base behind him. He has the eyes. He
Yeah.
has the publicity, he has the world around him. So he has hella leverage. So they can't just treat him any way they want to because if they have a lockdown, they lose a lot of money. I think the WNBA is getting to a place where they are having players with more leverage, like Caitlin Clark. She has leverage, so she can throw her leverage around more and make better, fair deals for her. So I think they gotta
but
get to a place with more leverage.
but
I was gonna
oh, go
say
ahead.
this. I was gonna say I don't know how true this is. Obviously, I mean, meme accounts like to really get on the WNBA, but when it got announced Caitlin Clark got injured, I don't know if it's true. I'm assuming it's true because the actual accounts posted it that the WNBA All Star Game ticket sales dropped by like 50% just by her sitting out. I mean that just goes to show the leverage they have. Like I mean I'm sure if Angel Reese sat out, I mean Angel Wilson sat out, I mean like these big names if they sat out, they're gonna have to make some calls and make some decisions.
It was a 55% drop in viewership, P.
You know what's tough though about that versus the NBA. 'Cause I
Well,
feel
yeah,
like the leverage is there, but I feel like if the NBA guys they take that stand and like, all right, we're not playing, they got guaranteed contracts of millions of dollars. Like these girls like can't like yo, if I'm making base minimum 60K, like dog, I can't. It's almost like the shit that happened with Kaepernick. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the players like, yo, I wish I would have did what he was doing, but I can't afford to lose my job, bro. Like I
Yo,
gotta make this
but
money. You know
Trav,
what I mean? Like
but Trav,
I can't make a stand if I'm only making 60K. Like, nah, dog, I'm out here balling.
in order to negotiate, bro, you got to be willing to walk away. That's just how it is. Like if you're not willing to like walk away, then you really
They're
not
not taking you
negotiating for real.
serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you bought a
yeah.
car, bro. You know how it is when you buy a car. Them car salesmen, bro. If you're not willing to be like, nah, I'm good, they gonna violate you for real.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But I'm just thinking of like, what I mean, like if you come from a situation that ain't, is a dire situation, bro, and you making this little bit of money, I don't know if y'all can do that. I don't know if I can afford to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get this money. Like,
Yeah, but it's sacrifice, bro. It takes sacrifice. The only way progress is made is through sacrifice. That's shown throughout history.
it's
It's
tough.
tough though.
That's
It's
tough,
tough
Yeah,
man.
it's
though.
That's
tough.
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. But
That's tough.
I feel like they're gonna get to a
You
point
gotta
where they
make
get paid.
tough decisions.
I feel like they're gonna get to a point where they do get paid eventually. I'm not. Are we talking millions? What are we talking? Just put a
I'm
number
talking
out
about
there.
like minimum is
Um,
probably going to be at like a 150,000 minimum, 200,000 minimum versus a 60,000 minimum.
yeah,
Okay.
and I
Uh,
think I,
what's the
it's
max
crazy to think.
contract look like?
I feel like there's no reason why someone like Caitlin Clark, who I think I did see some type of stats how the viewership when her first year went up like
Yeah.
25%, 30%. There's no reason why a player like Caitlin Clark can't be making $1 million a year, bro. You know what I mean? I just don't
I
like
would.
some of these girls are making more money with NIL deals than they are in the W, and I
That's
think
what I
that's
was
an
gonna
issue.
say.
That's an
That's what I was
issue.
gonna say.
You know what I mean?
I'm probably positive Caitlin Clark makes more money off of ads than she does, or just even her name getting mentioned, probably than she
Right.
does from her contract. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All right.
Talk to us, Shaq. You
All
good?
right, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
You
I'm
good,
good
bro?
now? All right,
You
Yeah. Go
baby.
good?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the jump. Cause my boy Mark brought up a good point. When the girl came in the club talking about we in the W, I would have been like, the W what? I don't know what he's talking about. Like what? Like I don't even know who that girl was, to be honest with you. I really don't even know who that girl was. Now, I think there are some solutions to fix the WNBA thing. One of the biggest things why the WNBA doesn't work is that women don't watch the WNBA. They get on guys about like guys watching the men, but girls need to support girls too. So girls need to start like doing that low key. And then I feel like if like the rim went to like 9 feet, I think they got too much pride, honestly. Like if they went to 9 feet and then like imagine Caitlin Clark crossing somebody and then dunking on somebody, like I'm watching that. I can't even lie to you. Like I'm watching that. Like they got too much pride with that. Like it's y'all got a smaller ball. Y'all like just 9 feet. Now we're not saying like go crazy like 8 feet, just 9 feet so you get some more dunks. Cause I want to see some posters. Like
Yeah.
that's basketball. I think that's more to like the posters. Like
Yeah.
I do agree that like women are like skilled, very skilled in basketball though, like
Definitely.
super skilled. Like, but I definitely want to see more posters and more highlights. Like,
Do y'all feel like if you guys were to have like kids for yourself, would you let them watch W because since it's
I
a more pure game?
I
Bro,
got
I've
I
been
got
to the game before. It was boring.
I have a daughter 4 years old, and when the W's on, I try to turn it on and have her watching that. You know what I mean? Like, not going. It's not not just no random game. It's usually
Yeah.
like the ones that come on, ESPN. So it's usually like Vegas or New York. The
Okay.
better teams. You
Okay.
know what I
the
mean?
But
better
So
teams,
Trav, let
yeah.
me ask you though. Let me ask you, but are you tapped into that game though? Like, are you? Is it on for your daughter, or are you actually watching tapped in?
I mean, it's a little bit of both. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I'm. You know what I mean? Like I'm tapped in like a Tuesday Thursday night TNT NBA
Yeah.
game. Like I'm not even gonna sit here in front like that. But I mean, I like basketball, so it's not like it's I can I turn it on. It's like damn.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I mean?
feel
Like I think I'd rather
I feel
watch.
you.
I can for sure say I'd rather watch a WNBA game than watch a baseball game. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
so.
That's fair. Me too.
You know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
mean.
I think I'd agree with that, and I've been to
Like
baseball
I
games
just
too.
don't fuck with baseball until it's playoff time. You know what I mean? That's
Mm,
boring to me. So I mean, I don't,
it is.
that even that argument, it depends on who you're
Um,
talking to. But yeah, I'm not against the WNBA, bro. It's basketball. So I
you
mean,
think the
Yeah.
casual person can name like 10 WNBA players?
No.
I'm thinking
I think
5.
it. I think good progress is being made. I mean, like,
Yeah, I think
I
about
mean,
that.
I
with the
rattled,
younger
I,
ones. Yeah,
I
I think
rattled off.
so.
I don't know how many. I mean, I could keep going. I was thinking of ones. You got Brittany Griner, Cameron Brink,
The new school ones, yeah, the new ones.
Yeah, the
Kelsey,
new
Kelsey
school ones, I
Middle
feel like
Mitchell.
Stewart. I
they're
think I already named
helping the
them.
Paige, yeah.
WNBA. Like
They need
There,
Paige,
they
you
there,
know
need
them?
social media.
there,
Yeah.
there's this Asian center on one of the teams. And I used her in 2K
Sparks.
WNBA my league. She was a bucket. She was a bucket. Shout, I'm gonna look up her name, but shout out to her, bro. She is a bucket.